and welcome to another Slippy Limpets video. Tonight it's dark outside, it's cold, which means one thing, I'm going cod fishing. Just finished off my fisherman's dinner and I'm going to get kitted up and head down to the beach. See you all shortly. So yeah, I'm just walking along the beach, seeing the seaweed. Normally up here, up in Northumberland, we need a heavy storm blowing from the northeast, north or easterly, and a big swell and some dirty water. Today is completely the opposite. The wind's coming from the southwest, which is the wrong direction. Sea's flat as a witch's tit, as they say. And yeah, the only thing I've really gotten going for me, a couple of things, is that there's a big tide, which means that hopefully there's enough water movement around without the swell for the fish to stay active. From what I saw this morning, the water's still pretty dirty, which is also a good thing. And for those that believe in it, the Saluna chart is off the scale today. Air pressure's low. There was a full moon last night, so that means hopefully the fish should be active. Probably now is a good time to test that theory out, really, since the rest of the conditions are absolutely crap. It's 20 to 7 now. Low tide is at about 9 o'clock, which means that I should, in theory, have the next, 2 hours down and 2 hours up. That's the plan anyway. If the fishing ends up being mint, I'll probably stay out a bit longer. If not, then I'll go home and eat some mince pies. I don't know what's in these things, but this has been on there for 2 weeks and it's still got a little bit of glow in it. I know this might look a bit strange, but I burnt my finger last night. I really don't want to get a load of lugworm juice in there. Not if I can help it anyway, so I've got these softy gloves on. 3 lugworm, and I've got a little black worm to whip onto it as well, frozen black. Had a subscriber ask whether I always bind lugworm on, and I bind every bait on to some extent. I think it helps with presentation if anything. I know you can squash a lot of juices out of lugworm, but I don't bind them too tightly. Don't know whether you guys do anything that's similar, or you bind everything up. I'm going for my usual rig. It's a single hook Pennel. It starts up here with a clip, a couple of crimps on here with my Snood line attached, and down on the bottom end I've got a 6 ounce today because there's not much swell at all. Oh, this isn't very good. The water seems as clear as anything. Oh well, never mind. Christmas. Right, gonna wait out a little bit. So it's taken us 10 minutes to get geared up. Oh shit, look at all this floating weed. There's a sandbar right in front, that's where this wave's breaking. Hopefully I can get there before the water gets too deep and it starts filling up my waders. Thankfully they've got a nice big hole in them. And I'm hoping Santa might bring me a new pair. Alright, that's far enough. last time I was here, it was so weedy that we blanked. We even sat on the beach for 40 minutes without a line in the water, hoping that the weed might just switch off, or I don't know, wishful thinking really, but so it's been about 10 minutes since I cast out, and I might have mentioned it before, but ordinarily I like to leave my bait to soak for about 20 minutes. If I've had nothing in 20 minutes, then I'll generally recast. It looks like I might have a bit of weed on my line, so fortunately there's no swell, so shouldn't cause too much of an issue. It's just going to make bite detection a little bit more tricky, so sometimes when it's like this I like to just grab my braid, so it's almost touch ledgering, but it means I can feel and decipher what's seaweed and hopefully what might be a fish. Right, well, it's been about 20 minutes since my first cast, and don't think, well, I had one little sniff, but didn't really materialise into anything. The tide's raced out. I don't even know if my lead's in the water still. Also, I don't know if you can see, but the moon's come out and it's like a torch. It's really bright. And I don't know about you guys, but I always think that a bright moon and clearish water spooks a fish a bit, and maybe curtails their activity a little bit. Given all that, I think I'm going to wind this in, see how much weed's on the line. Ah, no weed, I was actually in the rocks, just where I wanted to be. Fortunately my bait hasn't even been touched. Just so you know, I've put my usual Pennel Paternoster rig on, but for the snood length of, sorry, for the hooks, I've sized down now to 3/0s all around. Ordinarily I use a 3/0 on my top Pennel hook, and then I use a 4/0 on the bottom, but so far since the fishing's been so slow, I'm just going to, well, I've sized down a little bit. It's 9:30, so it should be slack water now, around now-ish. So I'm going to give this 5 more minutes. I've not had anything on it, no interest at all. I'm going to give this another 5 minutes and then reel in and rebait. Hopefully things might pick up as when the tide starts pushing in. Well, I was just trying to take a piss there. The old trick. It worked. Got a little hit. Haven't been able to take my piss yet, but that looks like a fish. Yes. Got it. It's not a big one, but it's a fish. Oh, has it just come off? Bollocks! You son of a bitch. You know it's a poor night when you get a rockling. Slimy little things. It's a slow night tonight. That rockling's been the only fish so far. It's not going great. Hopefully once the tide starts pushing in we might have a bit more action. Get it back on and get it out. There's loads of rocks around here, so I'm not going to wade out far. The cast right in front because there's a reef there and then loads of rocks on the side there. There's actually a reef in front of us. Oh yeah, more like 2 o'clock than 12 o'clock. Well, give this one a bit of a soak, see what happens. See you all shortly. Woo! Got a fish on! Hooked itself. Got it squiggling around. Oh, it's just got a bit of weight to it. I've got it on the surface. This one isn't another rockling. Probably a coolie. It's a sized codlin of about 40 centimetres. Got that 3/0 stuck right through his nose. There we go, first codlin. Probably about 40 centimetres. He's going back. Excellent. It's not really the size I'm after, but at least it's the target species. Let's get baited up and get another one out there, and hopefully you can find his dad. That's a little compact one. Wind in gently until I feel some tension on my rod tip. That'll do. So that's the fifth cast now in the water. Had a rockling on my third, codlin on my fourth cast. Nothing the previous casts. But the tide looks like it's coming in now. It's going to push in front of us, or push in. up onto this sandbar that I'm in, so this hole should fill up nicely. And then it'll be a bit of a race back up the beach. Don't really mind that as long as there's fish biting. There we go. Hook's out. Right, straight off. Well, the tide started coming in now. I can visibly see the rocks that were. I can visibly see the rocks getting covered over. And yeah, it looks like the fish have come onto the feed now. There must be a big one in there somewhere. Right, that's another bait number 6 up. Everything's running freely. That one went straight this time. Gone left and right, never straight. Right, I'm going to try and take my piss again. Oh, you're joking. Oh, slack line. Yeah, got it. Oh, hung up. Oh, it's off. I need to put my waders back on. Problem is I can't start winding because the water's so shallow. As soon as you stop, you end up getting hung up. Water skiing them in now. Tide's definitely coming in, you can see. Whoa. Easy boy, easy, easy. I get that first hook out. There's another one. Whoop. They're all about the same size. Loads of nice spots on that one though. Why is it that every time you go for a piss, or at least attempt to, I get a bite? Oh, by the way, it's 11 o'clock now, so the tide's definitely pushing in. I'm gonna cast this out. Oh yeah, it's getting deeper straight away. Cast this out and then move my stuff up the beach. So that's my 7th cast now. Picked up a little bit. It was a shit earlier like, and thankfully once the tide started pushing, the fish have started biting. Obviously you can see they're not monsters. You can only get bigger, I guess. Well, that felt like a really good one straight away, or initially, but really light now. I know I'm just skimming him along the top. Ooh, got a bit of weight. There he is. Really aggressive take. These little fish have been hammering it tonight. Oh, this is the biggest of the night. God, that's strong. Come here. Probably the heaviest of the night. Probably £1.5, 2 at a push, just because it's Christmas. Well, these little fish might be little, but the takes are savage. Both of those hooks are blunt now, so I'm going to tie another snood on and some new hooks. I don't want to risk losing a fish, a good one. For my rotten bottom, all I do is I use some lighter fishing line. In this case it's 18 pound. But it's lighter than everything else on my rig. Just in case it gets hooked up, then it snaps off exactly like it's been doing. Well, if I thought my last bait was a big one, this one surely is. Hopefully it can get us a nice fish. It's going to shuffle back a little touch. The water's a really manky colour, which is mint. Oh no, that wasn't good. Getting a good hit there. Something on the donkey choker. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishy. Let's finish the session with a nice big one. Christmas double would be nice, although extremely unlikely. Yeah, I got it. Oh, this feels like a better fish. You can feel some head knocks, which is a good start. Keep it on the surface. I can't keep it on the surface. It's giving up now. Here it comes, coming through the white water. There we go. It's the final fish of the night. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. And if you have already subscribed, really appreciate you. Thank you very much. See you again at the next one, and Merry Christmas.